Hello, and I am live from inside a walnut. I can't keep promises, and you guys keep falling for it. You know when how I said last time I was gonna stream on Tuesday? I didn't realize when I said that it was April Fool's Tuesday, and I didn't have anything prepared, like kind of on purpose, because I really didn't want to do anything for April Fool's, at least this year. So I was like, well, I'm just not gonna stream. Again, can't keep my promises, and you guys keep falling for it. Today, we have a new agenda on the board. I went on break recently, and not, and like I cited the reason being burnout, which is true. I've been burnt out, and like dialing it back a little, I feel like it feels a little weird for me to just come back and do whatever I was doing before, cause that's probably. Can I turn the music off? Um, wait, why is it off centered like that? Okay, I'll figure something out. So, I'm trying to do a little new thing. Not really, but I'm dialing it back on like having streams that are focused on one thing because that's just I find it generally harder to stream often with that type of content. And also just because it's probably more fun for me to do whatever I want, like how I do it every Saturday. See, I for the next a little bit, the thumbnails, titles, and stream are gonna be generally more loose, because again, wanted to dial it back for a bit, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. That's it. Let's get into the game while we talk, right? Because this week, while my life has stayed pretty much the same, what did happen was the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, which happened yesterday. I thought about potentially reacting to it on stream when, all is said and done, but I reasonably couldn't really do that without getting spoiled. It was like a really big event for people who are gamers, so I'm gonna see it everywhere, and I don't feel like that's like reasonable. I you know I'm embarrassed to say that I go on Twitter every day, but because of that, again, couldn't reasonably avoid spoilers related to the Nintendo. Am I putting the right sides on? Okay. Let's see. I don't remember the recipe. I'll make it work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 4 of these. Okay. My voice is feeling a bit weird. I gotta have a water break before I stream. I don't know. I feel like I haven't said anything all day that might be the cause of my voice sounding a bit like off. Because I woke up not that long ago. I woke up like 3 hours ago. My sleep schedule is entirely messed up. Because it's not the time I'm like supposed to be sleeping and waking up. But that's how it is. Whatever. I I'm doing my passport soon and visa because I'm going to Canada. I'm scared shitless because I don't know. From what I've heard, it can be pretty bothersome, and depending on what country you're at, it could be quite hard. Like for what I've heard, it can be utter hell, and you can just not get it, which is also scary. Cause wait. Okay. My point, right? I'm I've never really done stuff with documents much, cause I don't think I've needed them mostly in my life. I don't have a driver's license. I don't have stuff to do. So whenever an occurrence arrives where I have to do anything related to like official documents and stuff, I get a little, not a little. A little is like it's understatement. I am intimidated. Uh, if I make it through, that's great. But see, it's not so much that I'm scared of not getting it. I'm scared of the process. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. And then go up here. Cook lightly. I haven't played this game in a while. I'm losing my touch. I think when I was doing it before, I wasn't doing great, but I was still doing it like automatically, where I was just talking and just making pizzas. I mean, like, I get overwhelmed more easily, I think, now that I've, haven't touched a game in a while. Anyway. What? See what I mean? I get confused easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hmm. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I was thinking, right? I said something about like, being more loose with my content. Should I feed my cookie run addiction today? If you've been here for a couple streams recently, I've been glued to Cookie Run as a franchise. Generally these days it's the only games I regularly play. Regularly, like every day kind of thing. My whole life revolves around it now. It's like, because I think I have a hard time. Oh my god, it's burning. The pizza's burning. Generally, I have a hard time getting into fandoms. Well, because many reasons. But I feel like for a lot of it, Cookie Run solves it for me. It has a lot of content for me to stick around. Because in a lot of the times, if the source material is not big enough, I can't really like get into it as much. And then, when it's something like a game where it has more revisability than just like a series or something you watch, I generally can get into it more easily. Also because it's very active, right? It's not like it's a gacha game. Every Cookie Run game, at least the ones that I'm playing, are gacha games. So they get regular updates. So I'm constantly being like fed more content. So I'm always kept satisfied. With that said though, my favorite characters are the ones that people don't pay attention to. So in that way, I'm not properly fed. Welcome to Game Addiction. Now you felt the same way. I got obsessed with War Thunder. See, it's not the same though. I haven't spent a cent on it. That's my way of looking at gacha games, right? Is that uh when I feel like I want to like enjoy it, I just not buy stuff. Because I feel like it opens a gate where I could sink a lot of my money into. I'm very financially responsible in to an extreme. to I'd like to say, but like, I think only spent money on gacha games that are like not the ones I like the best. It's I enjoy them and recognize that if I don't pay, I probably won't enjoy them as much. But for Cookie Run, it's just not like that for me. The free to play experience is an experience that is completely tolerable. It's fine, it's alright. I pay Minecraft, which is a fair one to pick. See, I think for me, I don't enjoy gacha games on principle, and then there are exceptions. I think I am a strong hatred for got like a lot of gacha games. But my thing is that like because it's free, the entry level is low. So whenever new gacha games comes out, I will try it. If a famous gacha game exists, I've tried it, and I have not, you know. I think for me, Blue Archive was probably the most um weird of a experience for me because as far as I'm aware, and correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not that familiar with the franchise. I played the games like for a bit, like for a month, and then I got bored because the gameplay really isn't that interesting to me. All the girls are minors, and I've checked on the internet to some extent. I don't know how correct my sources are. Again, correct me I'm wrong, but they're all minors being sexualized to a very high degree, and it was weird as hell. Um, it's a very slimy franchise to me where if I remember correctly, the lead artist did get exposed for being a straight up pedophile. And like while it's horrible, it's like it makes sense for the type of thing that Blue Archive is, where a lot of like characters look like 25-year-old women and there's 15. And like they have swimsuit outfits and whatnot that are extremely, sexualized. It makes it feel weird. Mm. Also, sorry for not reading chat as much. I'm trying to like be more better, cause every time I come out from a break, even a brief one, it feels like I'm forgetting how to stream properly. And most of the time, I would just rely on chat until I get back on my feet again. Whenever I don't know what to say, I'll just look at chat and pick something there. But I had to be self-sufficient, and like I feel like I'm just looking for an excuse to have it easy. Cause I'm fine. Um. Oh, did I send in the wrong order? I probably did. I think I sent in the wrong order. We can reset the day. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. The day is not that much of progress. I'm fine. We're fine. Oh, what was I on? Oh yeah, Blue Archive. Fuck. I look, cause like for me, right? Um, the whole argument with like, it's fictional, so it's fine, kind of thing, kind of for me falls flat on a degree that like it has cultural impact. In that like sure. I don't think enjoying something fictional would translate completely to you enjoying that thing in real life. I think that's, there's an argument to be made there. But it's simply because like the cultural impact it has on real people, especially cultures like Japan or Korea where because of that type of thing is normalized, it affected real children. It's fucking weird to me cuz like they're like I'm just not gonna touch on it, but the absurdity of the boobs they put on the characters, dystopian. Never described like boobs as dystopian before. But like I think I was hanging out with friends and then we were like, "Hey, you want to pull up like a Blue Archive wiki to see how old they are?" And like they are like 15 with like boobs bigger than mountains. And I'm like at certain points, do you not realize how ridiculous that is? You know? Cuz I think it's totally fine to make hypersexualized characters like that. Just make them adult. I don't play Blue Archive, which is base. Which is base. I don't know, cause like as far as I've heard from people who do play it, I know, the plot is actually pretty good, or it's sad. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. But like, it's a shame that the characters are being looked at this way. They do deserve better, cause there's a cool like concept behind the game. It's just very tainted. Is my view on it. It's very tainted. What's Blue Archive games mostly lolis? Okay, here's the thing. I found while looking at it that apparently the characters that actually do look like lolis aren't classified as such. For when you imagine a regular Blue Archive character, you know, teenage girl looking, they will be 17, 15, 16, whatever. And then if the loli character, the ones that look like small children, like of 9 years old, their age will be like unknown. They'll like not let us know the age if they look like real children. And but when they look like either teenage girls or grown women, they are 15. I don't understand people that, yeah, that honestly is my outlook on it. Because to me, the gacha game with anime girls is just a genre that's very, you know, plentiful. There's a lot of them out there. Uh, and like the schoolgirl trope is very normalized with anime culture. For me, that's in itself is it's I don't get it, right? I think to me school tropes are very tired and unappealing. Whenever I see a anime girl in a school uniform of some sort, I go, ugh. It's just boring. Like, sure, there's other problems for me to pick at, but it's also just boring. Pick something else other than school for once. Why are people so sick? Exactly. It's like a very prominent problem with Asian cultures, at least the ones that I've have somewhat experience with. Blue Archive is I think Korean. I think it's Korean. Some part Korean, some parts Japanese, but you know, either way. It's like a culture where it's very normalized to sexualize young girls, and you know, by osmosis, is that the word, osmosis? Western weeb culture has sort of normalized it as well. And while I assume Western like weeb culture would differentiate, like, you know, with the things you've heard of, like, oh, it's fiction, so it's okay. See, I don't think the people who create these medias really make such distinctions themselves. Because I've seen what people will say to real girls, referring to them as lolis and like sexualizing them that way, which is very gross. And it's like, you know, I think it's weird that people aren't looking at the cultural impact of such things. This is why I don't participate with like anime culture. I honestly don't like it. How like slimy it is to me. It's a shame, right? Because I know that for VTubing, it's deeply rooted in anime culture in a lot of ways. And I'm not forgetting my roots. I just generally like the VTuber community also has the same problems as the Veeps one because they carry over. It makes sense. But because of that, you can find some weird nuggets in there. And while I don't regret being being a VTuber, like I just wish it wasn't the way it is. It's so deeply connected to a community so um ignorant. Oh, you know what I have a different opinion on. I think I have you know Nikkei, the another Gunnar gacha game. But for Nikkei it is very turned to 11 where every like you know there's sexualized girls everywhere. But as far as I know, they're adults. If I remember correctly, raise me concern if you guys know anything. But like, they're adult women, and they also have more range in character design. I find Blue Archive character design to be also boring and unappealing. I feel like if you're going to go the Guna route of just full on boobs and ass, throw some different body types on there. Like, you know, some belly fat, some, like, you know, more general range. Nikkei does that, and then, you know, more, like, character design liberties. Just general, more, like, creative costume designs for me. Uh, like, you can do a Gunnar game right. Because someone has done it. A lot of them, probably. I don't know. I'm not against the ideas of beautiful women that I can pay money for, but you know, just don't make them underage. How about? You know, just a thought. My cousin's playing Nikkei. She plays in launch day. Oh boy, she loves it. Kind of base. I did play Nikkei for a period of time. I think I stopped because I was just bored. I get bored of gacha games a lot. That's why I tried every one because I'm gonna get bored of it. But you know, I generally have a more positive experience with it because it's very transparent. It knows what it's doing and it's not ashamed of it. And I can respect that. While Blue Archive feels like it's skittering the line on purpose, being like annoying. ZZZ does Guna right, I think. I agree. I think I also think it's Gunnar in the right way because it like caters to both men and women to some extent. The men aren't as sexualized as the women, but that's just you know there can only be so much, right? Because men don't really have jiggle physics like that. But like it's Gunnar's and sophisticated in a way that you know everyone's of age and they have good character design at least to the you know Hoyoverse standard. I think I hold Hoyoverse at a lower standard, and I have to acknowledge that. But yeah, I played a bit too, but I stopped at the tutorial when I cried after Marianne died. Oh yeah, that did happen. You know what I'm mad at Nikki? Not Nikki. Nikki's the a complete other spectrum. What I'm mad at Nikki about is that they don't have male playable characters. I know that's the like I know that's the thing, right? I know that's the thing. I get it. But like there was this guy in the main story at some point that is like an old guy that looks absolutely incredible. Just the most handsome man you've ever laid your eyes upon, and he's just a character like, you know, in the story. And I'm like, you know, people would pay a lot of money for that. You miss out on a good opportunity, because I would have paid for that. Wait, okay. Oh, okay. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is hard for me. Welcome to the counting stream where I count numbers. Hmm. Man. Now that I've ranted for a whole 30 minutes, I've ran out of fume. But like, there's such a rabbit hole though. I don't know, I can't stop thinking about it. Because for me, culturally, I've heard of Blue Archive and they're just kind of casually referred to. They're just like, oh yeah, a thing that's there. It's wild to me how, like, it just skates, like, left unscathed. I know it's because of how, anime spaces are. You know what would be funny though? If, like, my sources are completely incorrect and the girls in the games are actually not underage. But I mean, like, it makes sense for them to be. It's a school setting. The main artist got outed as a pedo. Um, there are lowly characters. But Hmm, what was the recipe again? One, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Hmm. Okay, we're smoothing. I'm getting used to the groove. Hmm. No, I placed it too quickly. I was impatient. Damn it. I'm so incompetent. Oh my god, this game is so overwhelming sometimes. I forget how hard it could be. What the hell is that? That's a good question. You could ask that question about every pizza topping in this game and I wouldn't have an answer for you. I'm pretty sure there's an ingredients menu maybe? I don't know. Cuz they say the name of like the what it is when you unlock it. I assume there's a way to check, but like I don't know if I'll like the answer. Papa's games have a reputation to some extent of like just weird ass toppings they put in it. It's just like very, diverse. Oh wait, what order am I at? Is it? Okay, so this is 4. So I'm at 5. Oh, I miss again. Dang it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then medium cooked. 6 order. Cheese. My brain is melting at an alarming high rate. See, because I'm dialing it back for a bit, I'll probably pick up another game to play. Not probably, I definitely will do that. But like, for now, I'm still having fun, just not in a fun way. Because I haven't played this game in a while. I probably said that 100 times already. Leonie Type 2? I don't know, I don't see it. Well, to be fair though, not knowing who Michael Afton is very, like, old person behavior. my pizzas are so ugly. Okay, I'm gonna feed my cookie run addiction after this. I need a little break. I play Power Wash Simulator IRL. Is it fun? I've never even seen a power washer in real life. I've seen those videos of it cutting through like human tissues, fake ones. But like it's like you use it to like clean like cars, right? I don't know, cause like I think they're just not really a thing over here. People just don't care to power wash. Phew. Okay, cookie run addiction time. I'm not playing these mini games anymore. I'm tired. They suck. Is the fishbowl blocking the screen, by the way? I know it is to some extent. I know it is. But like, is it bad or is it like redeemable? Also, TTS is on. I haven't had TTS on in a while because it keep disconnecting for some reason recently. But it's back now. TTS is on. Just so, especially because this stream, I'm trying to like not look at chat as much. The ones you see cutting human tissues are called water jets, you know, designed to cut metal. Really? I don't remember. Maybe, I don't know. I remember them calling it a power washer, so I was just like, okay. Wait, why is it so crooked recently? All of them are. I don't know what it is. Let me adjust it. Yes, it is a different game than the ones I played in the live streams.
Japan.
Thanks. I mean, that's a test of the TS system. Why have I not noticed the whole fishbowl? Yeah, that's a good question, actually. It's been lodged on my head the entire time. And you're a fish. I'm surprised you, in particular, haven't noticed it. Okay, I'm gonna do the rundown I did with the other games. My favorite characters, right, are these two. This is Space Donut. It's a favorite of the whole franchise for me. This is Butterbear. Don't ask questions about my taste. Don't. I'm not gonna do a hear me out, because I know you guys agree with me. You guys have taste. You're gonna agree with me. Let's play the game. There's an event going on. I don't know what to play. I'll play the main story, I guess. I haven't done anything here. The funny part is that
Boingo hot dog.
sure is a use of the TDS system. The funny part is that I, like, didn't look at the story. Like, that's probably the case in most cookie run games I play. I just breeze by the story and just look at it later if I feel like it. Which is maybe, like, not a great sign for me being a die-hard cookie run fan. Because you'd think if I was, you know, in love with the franchise, I'd at least pay attention to the story. I do sometimes. I do, but not the main story in these games most of the time. Well, now we're here. I'm not gambling, by the way. Okay. A story about this game specifically. This is a Cookie Run Oven Break, which is the game that made Cookie Run what it is today. And like, they kind of removed the gambling aspect from it. Well, to some extent, right? It's still there, but not really. You used to, you know, hunt for gems so that you can gacha for more cookies and pets. But like, they kind of don't do that anymore. While you still gamble, it's not really with, like, you know, purchasable currency for the main stuff. It's by just completing missions. And you get, like, a little gacha hit. Also, you get guarantees for, like, cookies. So you're guaranteed to get every cookie eventually, you know? Like, it's a system like that where at one hand I'm like, oh yeah, that's nice, you know, it's not as heavy-handed, but it's also like kind of weird.
Give me your coins.
No. These are my coins, you can't have it, it's mine. See, this game can get like insane. I'm not great at it, I will say. I'm dreading the day where the levels will get like infinitely harder, because for now it's still baby. I get a glimpse of like every now and again I see like a hard stage, and I'm like, I'm never gonna be good at that. There's just two buttons on the screen, but like it can get surprisingly difficult, and I am stupid.
Oh wait, I'm somehow a gambler as well. I did some little bit of spending here and there. Like, spending 20k USD for gun skins in CS2.
Yeah, no, you're like way worse than whatever I am. See, I could never, and that's not a brag really. I'm not saying I'm above you. I kind of am, but I'm not saying that. It's more so like I am not great with self-imposed rule, but for some reason this one I'm keeping to. Normally whenever I set a rule for myself, I break it in 3 seconds. But I've actually been kind of proud of myself for just holding off on spending, because it is tempting. I would like to spend money to, like, you know, have more fun, but then, you know, to some extent it is taking away the fun. But like, oh, here's my thing. I don't pay money for skins. I think that is the other one for me, is that even if I do like pay for something in a gacha game, one, I have to like pay for something that like is delivered in like a straightforward way, like, you know, like a battle pass or something like that. I can't spend money on gacha currency and such. I'm also not spending money on skins because for me they're not really, I probably would phrase it, I don't see the appeal of skins, because they don't help you advance the game really, they just help you look cool, and they're strangely expensive. So in my head I'm like, but in like, because I hold off so much on paying for gacha games in general, that like paying for skins is just not in the equation, it's just out of the question. You're gonna make me crash out with a number, right? It's like very, like, you know, you have a job, you have a life, you're doing what you're enjoying, and that's fine. And it's like, whoa, that is a big number though, like, whoa. But I mean, like, I couldn't really blame you for that. You know, I like Nintendo, and that's a pretty expensive hobby. The Nintendo Switch 2 was revealed, and its price and release date, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna buy it, like, immediately. Like, I know that. It's expensive as hell. I probably will, like, emulate until, like, I can get the price lower just by, you know, time passing. Because, you know, I think it's $400 at launch. And I'm like, that's probably more expensive than my phone. I don't want to think about it. And like Mario Kart World, the new Mario Kart game, costs $80, and that's also scary. Because I don't know how much I gotta spend on a game to make that price worth it. But like, I mean, again, I'm just gonna pirate things. Which I know isn't like, you know, the best. There's still downsides to it, you can play online and stuff, but like, oh man.
Skins in CS2 are a great investment. And there is a skin for sale for over $1 million USD. If you curious, search AC-47 Blue Gem 661.
I am not curious. Thank you for asking though. It's wild. And then it's so predatory though. I don't know, cause like I don't fault you for buying things that are pricey. I fault the people making it for making it so needlessly pricey because I don't get
Me
it.
who spent $2 on Homescape.
Huh? Oh yeah, I watched it happen. Yasan was in like a Discord call, screen sharing, playing Homescape, and then like the immediate like dude, no, cause like spending any money at all in Homescape is a wild concept. It is admittedly quite funny. It's a game that you wouldn't even think to touch, let alone spend money on normally. But like, as someone who play, the match 3 game to some extent, like, I get it. I don't, but I get it. Why are there coconut trees on the ceiling? I don't think they grow like that. I feel like that's a fair question to ask. Like, I know this is a fantastical game, but like, what happened here, you know? What's the environmental storytelling telling me? Do coconut trees just do that, or is it, you know? Ow. Oh, that was... I flopped so hard. This is a baby game and I'm flopping. Oh, sticky keys. Fuck. Why haven't I disabled it yet? No, you got yourself into this for spending 20k. That's... yes. I do agree with the logic. At this point, you are being robbed. But, you know, instead of giving it to someone in need, you give to a corporation. So the solution is to just rob you so you can't give money to a corporation. Oh, man. Welcome to Purgatory. This is what it looks like. Ow. Oh, I see what they're doing. See, this game is cute. It's charming. It got little tidbits in it. Why am I still trying to look down at chat? I'm like not supposed to right now. Oh. I'm not great at doing those missions, damn it. Watch me fail this stage and it being completely embarrassing. Oh, right. I have a story to tell. I forgot about this completely. It's not like of something exciting that much. Like, you know, I have a Twitter, unfortunately, and I don't normally post on there except for like, you know, for my art. But like I the other day, I don't know what came into me. I was like, "Oh, I'm going to reply to this tweet about like a current like VTuber drama that was going on at the time." And then I replied, it got 1.7k likes. To clarify, I have 38 followers on there. I did fail this stage. Well, not fail, I just didn't get, which is not great. I'll come back to it. The point, I post, I have 38 followers. I post there mostly only art, and my art normally gets like, you know, like 30 or like, you know, that range of likes. And then I replied to a tweet. It was my most liked anything on Twitter was just me making fun of Asmongold. It was a tweet about that white VTuber with dreadlocks and like her praising Asmongold. And like, I think she called him a humble Jesus, and I was like, the humble Jesus, and it's a guy who can't even take care of himself. That got 1.7k likes. Like, like I know Twitter algorithm is not made for what I do on there, but like, man.
There's an old crypto game here called Axie Infinity.
Oh, I know.
RCI spent like more than $1 million in our currency, which is PHP, and I won a lot more.
Well, you came in a good time, I suppose. I know Axie Infinity. For those who don't know, I'm not involved in the crypto space. I don't want to be ever, but like generally, I would like watch the news around it because it's funny to laugh at dumb people. But like Axie Infinity was a game where you have to purchase an NFT to use as a playable character in the game, and you can earn money via the cryptocurrency by playing, and it's very targeted towards third world countries as a solution to, you know, jobs. But like it pretty much has fizzled out over the years. It become a very predatory system where, you know, people who can't afford the NFTs by like at entry level, they would be like a scholar slash mentor like kind of system where you have to like rent it from someone, the characters.
By the way,
I mean,
grass is a type of plant that belongs to the family Poaceae. It is characterized by its long, slender leaves and its ability to grow in densely packed clusters called tufts or lawns. Grasses.
What the hell was that about? Thank you for the grass knowledge. Huh? Anyway, it became a very predatory system where, you know, the people who rent these they gave a portion of their earnings from the game to the original owner of the NFT. And it's a position very sought after, the people who own the NFT, I mean. And like, the people can demand anything. It's very off. Because I saw when there was like a thing with the renters, the landlords, like demanding nude photos for like to be eligible. And it's dude, I'm glad that thing died off. I'm so like, oh man, crypto space is such a weird place. I generally like because if you earn stuff from it, the only really like, you know, thing with it is that You just are there in the right time. And that's just gambling. And like, because of how it's like, you know, framed, people don't see it as that, which is kind of bad. It's not a dead game though? Yep, it is. That's what I'm saying. The reason you earned it because you came in at the right time. Because generally that's how crypto things go. They have their peak and then they fizzle out. We know we're never gonna last a long time, and generally it's just better to sit there and ignore them. See, my problem with like crypto games is that it's an investment and not a game. There's a channel I watch every now and again who reviews crypto games from just a perspective of a gamer, because ideally, right, a game is entertainment, and if you're making money from the game, how enjoyable could the game be really? And the answer is not very much. If people look at the games as a venue to make money, the game wouldn't be polished, they wouldn't be fun, they wouldn't be something that you would go out of your way to play, because that's not the point of it. But it should be, because it's a goddamn game. Anyway, I'm locked into this free mobile game. Meep Meep is a sheep. That's just saying random stuff, which I do appreciate at this point. Oh, I didn't. Well, I feel kind of stupid now. Hold on guys, let me lock in. Sometimes my eyes started blurring if I'm looking at it too much. Oh. Well, that was stupid. Whatever. We're fine, we're fine. Huh? How did I avoid that one? I felt like that one hit me square in the face. I'm not gonna complain. Oh, ow, ow, ow. I was distracted. Oh, that's... Stop doing crypto after Axie died, because in crypto the stakes are very high. Once you lost, it's all downhill. Then and there, and once you lost everything, there's no coming back. That's exactly what it is. It's just like gambling, but more so than gambling, you're allowing third parties that have the opportunity to fuck you over for their own gain, and they can just do that. Casinos are predatory, but they're predatory in a way that, you know, a corporation is. And that's like something that you can just expect the standard of corrupt, right? But like with crypto, you just have to trust people, and that's never gonna be the case. Okay, I'm gonna actually lock in. I said dying was embarrassing as hell. I've never... You know what's funny? I don't think I've failed so far in this game, in the story mode, until very, like, now. Because I'm pretty sure that death screen I saw for the very first time. So... yeah. Streaming really does is a big hindrance to my performance. But at this point, if I use it as an excuse, I'm just gonna look like a loser. Crypto is basically gambling too, that's what I'm saying. But you base it entirely off of trust, and that's very unreliable. For me, crypto is one thing, and then NFT is even, like, stupider to me. Cause, like, it's not only just the... Okay, there's a lot of things stupid about it. But I gotta raise the one that's kind of irrelevant. The art is so ugly. Like, the most popular NFT when it was, you know, at its peak, was Bored Ape Yacht Club, which looks absolutely hideous. It looks so goddamn ugly. And people were using them for, like, their social media profile pictures, and I'm like, are you sure? You know, are you sure? And every single NFT I see, again, ugly. I don't get it. If you're gonna make a piece of art, like, be a crypto, like, trading stuff, and make it expensive as hell, can't you at least make it good looking? What is NFT? I live under a rock. That's a perfectly good rock you live under, because that is perfectly fine. It's a dumbass crypto thing where it's a non-fungible token. You basically buy a piece of art, but instead of it being, you know, made with the heart or just a regular piece of art, it's $200,000, and it's ugly, automatically generated by computer, not AI. It's just random assets being mashed into each other. Completely useless in its, like, you know, solid form. Its only function is that it can be sold for a higher value if you come in at the right time. That's the thing. Ew, that's, yeah, right? That's the, like, reasonable reaction. See, simultaneously, I feel bad for people who are, like, clutching on to the next big thing, but at the same time, it's like, man, you gotta learn from your mistakes. Like, you're probably not gonna get the next big thing, you know? Like, I don't think it's gonna be an expensive picture of a monkey. I don't know what's going on in this map. I'm confused. That's fine. I never had and didn't want any NFTs. That's... yeah, good on you. Like, even if you buy expensive skins on, you know, on, like, gacha games, dude, buying NFTs is, like, infinitely more stupid. It itself can't make you happy, because fucking look at it. Yippee! Wait, make it. Okay, we're fine. I have 2 seconds left. Oh. I'll play something else for a bit. Not something else in another game. Something else as in another mode in the same game. That's how gacha games get you in terms of playtime. They have a lot going on, so you can just do something else. Minigame event? Oh. I'm gonna expose myself for being bad. This is gonna look painful. I warn it, it's gonna look painful. Never mind, maybe I'm cracked. Don't say that. Don't say that too soon. Oh my god, stop! Ugh! Oh my god, I achieved S+, it's fine. We can slow down. I don't play gacha games, thankfully. I mean... Sure, we'll say that. Okay, also, unrelated to anything ever, I'm gonna go piss. I'm back! The hell is gacha life? Oof! Oof! Buddy! You set off the rapture. I'm just gonna sit back for this one. I'm not even gonna explain. Okay. Now we're back to depression personified. Is it gonna keep loading? Please don't do this to me. If you disconnect, I might die. So... Oh, okay. Here goes, I guess. Subway Surfers. This is such a jobless activity. I'm self-aware enough, but simultaneously, man. I feel like a neckbeard living in their mom's basement. Please make it. Did it work? I don't think it worked. These are the rewards. Thank God. You don't know Michael after, you don't know Gacha Life, and you spent 30k on skin. Old. Yeah. I'll have to agree on that. See, like, it's not just a testament to your age. It's a testament of a lack of community. Cause what the hell were you? Where? What happened? Well, we're doing this now, I suppose. Anyhow. That hits me hard. Ouch. You're welcome. You can call it revenge, or you can call it simply for what it is, bullying. But still, Leon can't drive. That is true. That is entirely true, and I'm not ashamed of it. I hate car-centric infrastructure. It reminds me of like an author's note on Neo 3 that like kind of like popped off on Twitter for a bit. It's like like there might be grammar mistakes. English is not my first language and I don't want it to be. Every grammatical error is made out of disrespect of the English language. The English have taken away a lot of things from us and I'm not gonna let it take my tongue. I'm like, that is hard. I have the same attitude about cars. You do know my autism also focus on planes and guns, which is such a straight man, like, autism to have. I'm so sorry. You could have had, like, the fun ones, like, I don't... bugs, or, like, dogs. You could have had fish autism. You know, instead it's guns. I'm so sorry. Good for you though for finding what you like. If a hobby fulfills you, then go ahead. Oh, there we go. Caught it. Mine is FNAF. Oh wait, what? I'm pretty sure mine is just... What is mine? I hate it. I hate it because, like, I know, like, deep down, it's probably BL. I don't know if it is, though. I don't know if it is. I think it's more reasonable to say that I have animal autism. I don't have autism, but you know what I mean, right? ADHD, common symptoms, whatever. Like, be also hyperfixation for sure, but like, it's been going on for a long time. And I don't think I've said this on stream, but BL has changed like my outlook on life a lot. And like that might sound weird at first, like, listen. I think I've only come to realization recently because I discovered BL while my noggin was still shapeable and whatnot. And so like my wait, what the fuck am I saying? Oh yeah. BL shaped my attraction to fictional media where I see especially romance media in a different light after it, where first step was I got less attracted to anime girls, which, you know, in itself does not sound big, but because of, you know, me not really caring about, like, you know, fictional girls, especially anime ones. Fictional girls are fine, just the anime ones bug me. I see media a lot, like, especially, you know, anime, differently. And then I started to enjoy romance also differently because of how it's framed with gender roles. Because now that I've been conditioned to be used to, you know, freeform dynamic because both of them is the same gender, watching straight romance made me feel weird. Of like, there are certain tropes, certain things that in BL I would have been like on mostly okay with, and then when it's a straight couple, I'm like, oh, Ashley, don't do that. I mean, it made me enjoy it less, but at the same time, I'm kind of thankful for it. Because on one hand, yeah, I do enjoy it less, but then I see it in a more, like, reasonable light. Because why in every, like, drama is the guy grabbing the girl's hand so goddamn much? Can you stop doing that? You know. I ain't buying Leon, she's rich enough to buy one. That's actually so untrue. I am an unemployed artist. You think I have anything going on? You are so wrong. Anyhow. Oh. See, this is helping me not look at chat, because it forces me to just look at the screen. For better or for worse, actually. My head is still empty, but I'm managing. Oh, ow! Ow!
WUA die-hard Cookie Ton fan but can't buy cookies.
Huh? Oh, you said cookie rat. I was like, what? I mean, it makes sense. It sounds like... See, it's funny whenever you make a typo and TTS reads it out, because I'm just like, huh? And, like, I didn't think you made a typo. I would just default to thinking, oh, I'm stupid and didn't hear things correctly. I assume you meant cookie run. Oh. Huh? Did it fall through the platform? What happened? Huh? Man. What the hell's going on? Also, because I got distracted by the typo made, I got none of the message and is waiting for this round to end so I can read the chat for whatever you said because it relates to Cookie Run and now I'm interested in what you have to say. That's the strat, right? If you want me to like pay attention to what you're saying, just just say something about something I'm interested in. Cause I act in self-interest cause I'm a selfish person. If you know, if you want to catch my attention, you have to say something about things that I'm interested in. You know, the oh wait, I forgot to end this round. Welp. Oh, you die hard Cookie Run fan, but can't buy cookies. I mean, I don't have to. Everything I get, I want, it's just free, just with hard work. See, if you open this chest, which I know it sounds like it costs gems, this is just because I ran out of daily quota. I'll get more for free tomorrow, and I do intend to wait for it. You get like these like little things where if you get enough of it, you just unlock cookies. And like I'm pretty sure this is just every cookie like that is permanently available. So yeah. Only thing you need to do is just keep playing. My mom made cake if you want some. I do. Pineapple cake? I've never had pineapple cake before, I don't think. Yeah. Me like cakes as long as it's not too sweet. For me, I think it's too rich for me. I don't mind it being sweet. I mean, too sweet is a thing. Too sweet is certainly a thing. It's only really a problem for me if, like, you know, wait. Sorry, I got distracted. What was I saying? Shit, I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, it's the too rich, too sweet thing. No, cause like, what stops me from enjoying a cake is it being too rich and me getting nauseous from it. I'm, you know, Thai, so I'm not that used to creamy rich food compared to the other side of the globe. So like, I can tolerate a cake if they're not too, like, you know, rich and creamy. Cause I do love crepe cakes a lot. But the problem there is that it's so goddamn rich. I like hardly can finish like a piece. It's a goddamn shame. I'll go a little bit more. I love doing these segments where I'm playing a game that is very like incomprehensible if I don't explain it. Like the gimmick of this event is that you pick a mission to do and then a prompt appears sometimes that says stop running. You know, because you have to stop eventually. Otherwise, if you just die normally, you lose everything. So you have to like not calculate, just you know, try your best to optimize it. Okay, the next stop prompt I'm gonna stop. Okay, there we go. Cat shirt or no cat shirt? Cat shirt. Cat shirt, yeah. Love silly shirts. Well, being cats doesn't imply strongly silly. Maybe it's like really dark and twisted. It's like a Junji Ito cat. I don't know. Okay. And that is like another currency that we can use to buy stuff, which includes gambling, but I'm not going to. Yep, and we're done looking through it. Let's see. I'm gonna go play a Power Wash Simulator. Never mind, I ran out of cat shirts. Oh my god, you have multiple to run out of. I mean, based, to be fair, based. I had caps lock on the entire time. Damn it. My mom got me 2 more soon. I'll have 1 week full where I can wear cat shirts, but they don't come out until next week. Oh, hell yeah. You have it all planned out. That's great. Oh, I forgot I was doing this. Ugh. I kind of don't like this level. Like, I like power washing when it's, like, more simple. Like, an environment, like a playground or a skate park. But, like, where there are, like, you know, more, like, building, like, kind of infrastructure I have to traverse, I don't like it. But oh well, I'll get it done. Because I do get the job done. If you don't get the reference, you're lame. I can't think of an insult.
Minesweeper.
Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. Oh my god, I forgot I'm still in VC. Let me do something about it.
Bro, I fucking woke up and I fucking started playing Minesweeper. I got on my phone and played Minesweeper.
Wait.
What have I done?
I'm in VC. Wait, hold up. Let me. Sorry for the people jump scare. These days I'm in VC mostly for most of the day. So most of the day, every day. So like, we're mostly just muted in call. I haven't calculated the possibility that I just didn't know I was streaming and just started talking. Fit this window in my. Okay. Why you? See, this is what happens when you miss a stream. They're my wives from the last stream. The people I'm going to Canada to see. But yeah, generally a very close group of mine. Oh wait, are there no ladders?
WHO are you?
Wait, let me reply real quick. I have streamer mode on. I'm gonna tell them. I'm streaming. Heard on stream for a bit. Sorry. Welp. Yeah, do we continue? We continue. We move. We should move. Hi, Leon's wives. They're not hearing this. Unless. Unless. Oh, you heard something about Minesweeper? You were like up playing a Roblox game last night that has a like an April Fool's update with like Minesweeper. So just just in case you were curious what I'm up to with my wives offline. And then this is why I should never miss a stream and miss out on the lore. Yeah, the lore is very simple. I have I have wives. Because like these two I hang out with a lot, like a lot, because they're both unemployed too. So like, we just stay in BC all the time. You might occasionally hear them like that, maybe, I don't know. Hmm. Anyway, lore aside, I kind of need food. I woke up and had like 2 pieces of bread. You know what I had them with? I toast them and then I top it with like a garlic toast seasoner. I bought that at a Japanese like supermarket. It's so good. I'm I have a soft spot in my heart for silly Japanese gadgets. I know garlic powder is like not garlic powder, garlic toast seasoning isn't really that, but like they just have things that I just brought out of curiosity and it changed my life kind of thing.
Story time. I hired builders to get my house built. And all they did was deliver materials. And haven't did anything since last week.
How the fuck is that supposed to work? Is there not like a agreement on what they're supposed to do? Cause I assume they are, you know, promising to do it, just not now. I don't know. How is that a thing? How they can just not do anything? I don't know. Hmm. I mean, over here, construction has stopped for a bit because of the earthquake. I don't know how it is over there. Speaking of the earthquake, right? Um, like, the more time passed, the more I'm scared of it. Again, I slept through most of it while it was happening and was not panicking at all. But, like, the more I see what, like, is the aftermath of it, I'm like, oh, I was so fucking lucky. And, like, nowadays when I go outside, I see cracks in the walls in the building all the time. And I'm like, oh. So it was, like, crumbling. It just wasn't collapsing yet. It was a strong enough building to withstand the earthquake, but probably not for long if it kept going. Which is terrifying, because I didn't do anything while it was happening. Didn't flee, didn't. So, my dumbass would probably die. I could have died. That's, like, weird to think about. Close to death in a very, like, you know, real way, in an accidental way. Like, what the hell? On the contract, they said to build as soon as the meteors are delivered. Well, why aren't they doing it though? I'm suing them for breach of contract because I'm that petty. Oh, but talk to them first. Like, I assume they have their reasons, but what are the reasons? Hmm. Such a tight gap. How am I supposed to clean this part? Okay, well, that answered itself. Okay, clean this nozzle. Oh no, not that. No, this is the right one, right? Yeah. Oh, so I'm pretty sure I just toggled the frog, right? I pressed 2. That's fine. I like having them around. See, this is the kind of power washing I like. It's like not, um, too, like it's just power washing, relaxing. You don't have to traverse curves and crevices. This is what I signed up for. Is this satisfying enough to ignore that I'm not doing anything? You know, mouth-wise. Oh, wait. I have a thing. I have a would you rather scenario. I don't know why I thought of it. Like, imagine if you're in like a situation where you have to pick between two restaurants. One of them is like a high-end restaurant but is controversial, so the food is either top-notch or so bad, like the worst of the worst. And you don't know which one is gonna be if you order something from it. And the other choice is just very mediocre. The best of the best is not gonna be better than average, and the worst of the worst is just gonna be, you know, average. Everything on the menu is totally mediocre. Or just a high-end restaurant that you would either get the best food of your life or something so bad you can't eat it. Like, I've been thinking about it because I don't know if I, like, have an answer for me. I feel like it depends on what day I'm having, what kind of day I'm having. Because, like, I could totally see in, like, some days where I'm just like, you know what, it's okay. I'll risk it. But, like, I feel like I lean towards the mediocre answer, where most of the time I'm probably gonna be fine with just mediocre rather than risking, like, a high-class meal that's gonna, like, have the risk to taste like absolute dog water. Mediocre because I ain't getting a stomachache. That's the thing, because like the risk is too great for me. And even a lot of high-end foods do give you stomachache anyway, even if it did taste good. It's like I imagine it's something like what's that guy? The Salt Bay guy has, like, I've heard his restaurant is pretty controversial and not that great. Expensive but not great kind of thing. It's that compared to something like Taco Bell, where everything is just meh, and it's comfort food at best, right? I probably would pick Taco Bell, even if, you know, I don't have budget limitations. Taco Bell's still expensive though to me. I don't know. It's the only Mexican restaurant. I know. I don't like calling it that either, but like that is in reach. Mexican cuisine isn't common over here. So whenever I want like nachos or, you know, any Mexican food, I just ran to Taco Bell because that's my only option. But even then, for it being fast food, it's still pretty expensive. At least to me, I don't know. Maybe I'm just built different and too much of a cheapskate to be grateful for what I have. I do like how ridiculous fast food menus are, though. Like the Taco Bell that I have near me has a taco called Naked Chicken, where it's breaded chicken outside as the taco shell, and the filling is the lettuce and tomato. I've never tried it, but it does look pretty good. And the concept itself, I'm not gonna lie, pretty genius, pretty good. Also reminds me that like Taco Bell is probably one of the only things I can order on stream because I stream like at night. So my ass is just gonna be like, you know, starved, or I'd order Taco Bell if I run out of the food in my fridge. I don't know. Because I've ordered Taco Bell on stream once. I think it was on the handcam stream. Wow, that stream. I think one of my most chaotic. And before the mediocre one, it's easier finding hidden gems in mediocre ones. That is true. I mean, the hypothetical is that you could never find something better than average. That's like the trade-off. But I kind of agree. I think it's the comfort food effect where, like, even if you find something that doesn't taste exceptionally well, it probably gives you more comfort than, like, high-end food. And I feel like I seek that sensation more than you know, the best food of my life. I did a pretty good job. Okay, my wrist hurt. I swung too much. Too big swing area. Dude, something's going on. You know what randomly I think of? How scary it is to be very religious as an old person. Cause like, my grandma, my maternal grandma passed away like last year. I think it was last year. Um, because of cancer. And then like while she was with cancer, completely undiagnosed, uh, just kind of refused to really well, she did go to the doctor, but the doctors are incompetent in that case, and didn't notice anything. It's a countryside, you know. And like she when she was at church, she vomited blood, and like we were concerned, and I was like, hey, you should go to the hospital. Vomiting blood is not a good sign. And she was just like, it's the disease leaving, and in the name of Jesus. And I was just like, oh no. And like it's like for us young folks, it's probably we have a better chance of knowing what's going on, and like just generally avoiding that particular mistake. But it's like, man, the fact that it can just like happen so easily is wild. The standards of mediocre food doesn't matter about the taste, as long as got a full stomach, you all good. I do not agree with that one. I live for the joy of food. And like like, I don't know, man. I think the experience of it matters more to me than whether or not it is filling or not. Cause I don't know, food is not just sustenance to me. I think the joy in mediocre food is just that it is the everyday food you get through in your daily life, and you find comfort in it. And that's why it tastes, better than it would objectively. I think I taking the whole experience. I love getting cheap mediocre food from like smaller restaurants owned by families. There's so many like little touches. I have this porridge shop that I order from like pretty often. Maybe, I don't know. And like on Valentine's Day, they would give me like a little candy with my order. Or there's like burger shop that like writes on the box what's inside of the box. There would be like, yeah, two pieces of burger, one order of fries, and they would say something like, wait, how do we rotate the nozzle again? Okay, I've got it. They would write like one love and care, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. I keep turning the frog on and off, right? Because I keep piercing too. Uh, I guess that's a way to use the toggle more if you do it accidentally. I generally don't know where to set the toggle, like for the toggles I have, cause like I'm just gonna either like put it somewhere where I'll like forget about it and don't use it at all, or use like a button that I'm gonna press all the time by mistake. I'm choosing the latter option for now. cleaned. I'm gonna clean this wall and then I'm gonna end stream. Actually, can we get a ladder over here? Maybe that's easier. It's like this wall is so like uh so weird. It's very claustrophobic. It's so close to my face, I feel weird. Someone ate my cereal I need for my stomach, and now I don't have enough for me. Oh, well, speaking of cereals, I don't think I've really had cereal. Really, it's not cultural. It's, you know, culturally not a breakfast food. And it's also like, I think there was a phase where my mom was trying to get me to grow taller. And she was trying everything to make me drink milk and do stuff like that, where like I really hate milk. Cereals was one of the avenue. I didn't like milk after that either. Like, it was fine. I had like Fruit Loops or cornflakes, but like it was okay at best, and at worst, uh, it tastes like milk. That's my gripe, right? If the cereal is like potent enough to change the flavor of the milk, maybe I'll enjoy it. But just like if it's just, you know, slightly changing it and I can still smell the milk, you know what I'm saying? I probably won't have a great time. Okay, saving the game. We're going. Let's choose chat screen. I have to manage my OBS. I know I've been saying that. I've been saying that. I haven't done anything. In general, honestly, I've not been productive lately, like at all. I haven't done much art. I haven't done anything really. Because I'm preparing for 2 trips in 2 months and I'm a little bit overwhelmed, not gonna lie. Because I don't think I went traveling a single time last year. Except for, you know, my grandmother's funeral. But that really doesn't count as traveling. But yeah, nevertheless. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Like, subscribe, and with all that said, signing off. That was so embarrassing. You can like hear me forgetting the outro. This always happens.